Well, good evening to everyone. YTPC, Richard R.J. Lionheart, wishing you a good evening. Wanted to say hello to everybody. And I would like to make a toast this evening in honor of International Pipe Smoking Day. So, happy IPSD. And my toast is a little bit of Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 Tennessee whiskey with some Diet Dr. Pepper. Chandani. Salud. And that picture I just showed you in my opening, that was me smoking my pipe on July 4th, 1976, when the old codger had an afro. Yes, I used to comb my hair with an afro pick back in the day, and I was wearing my African dashiki shirt at the time also. I was smoking at that time, back in 1976. The pipe I had was this pipe here, Shamrock. That's the brand name on this. I believe this is a Peterson second line pipe because it has a P-lip on it. And nice smoker, and you can see some 43 years later, still smoking. One of my favorites. But tonight's pipe is one of my first pipes that I ever had. This pipe dates back to, I guess, the late 60s. As best as I can remember. It's a Royal Danish pipe. Okay, it was a Danish pipe, and I just did some research on it recently, and it's a Stanwell second line. So this is actually made by Stanwell, but marketed under the brand name of Royal Danish. So in tonight's pipe, I am smoking a bulk tobacco blend that I bought at my local cigar tobacconist shop. It's an aromatic English blend, and from what I understand, it's Sutliff Aromatic English 504C. This has become my favorite tobacco right now at this point in time. And there are several other bulk blends of tobacco that I've gotten interested in, that I've been picking up at my tobacconist. They're English blends. Another one is King Arthur, aromatic English blend. Another one called Sir Lancelot, and another one called Camelot. And I've really been enjoying those. The other three of the four, they're straight English blends, non-aromatics. This is called an aromatic, but it's not heavily cased. There's not a lot of topping on it. It's just got a nice topping on it, very, very slight. just to give it a nice tin note and a nice room note. And this has, I can smoke this all day, every day. And what I can tell in there, it's there's Virginia and Burley, and there might be just a little touch of Latakia in there, but not a lot. But I can taste the nuttiness of the Burley. And the Virginia base. It's a nice tobacco. I really like it. I have not been crazy about aromatic tobaccos lately. There's too much burn on my tongue. So I've been smoking non-aromatics, but I wanted just a little sweetness in there. And I guess it's sort of a vanilla topping in there. I'm not really sure what it is. I haven't figured it out, but it's nice. It's very mild, very nice. So, just wanted to shout out to everybody. Put my first video a few weeks ago, and thought I'd give another one today. I should concentrate on getting this thing lit. Alright, I think I got it. My tamper is an old vintage safety razor handle, one of the three-piece screw-on handles, and I've inserted I cut off the tip end of a golf tee and screwed it in. So that's the tamper I'm using. There, so one of the things I wanted to talk about is I got a really nice reception from a lot of people after my first video, and I had a big jump in subscribers. I had a few years ago, my channel consisted, I used to belong to a lot of shave groups, wet shavers, and I put out a bunch of videos, wet shaving and straight razors and safety razors and double edge razors and soaps and aftershaves and colognes. So I had a number of subscribers to begin with when I started this channel, and I started concentrating on the pipe smoking, the YTPC. And I think I may have had I don't know, 100 some odd subscribers. But since I put out the my YTPC video maybe about 3 weeks ago, I jumped up to 200 subscribers. I think today 203 subscribers. So I put on about I don't know, I guess about 80 to 100 subscribers just from the pipe community alone. So here's to you all. Yeah, this is nice. Very mild, very sweet. I like that nuttiness of the burley. Get that hazelnut kind of taste in there. I mean, this is so mild. There's not much. There's no big nicotine hit on this at all. Very creamy, very smooth. I mean, I can retrohale this tobacco all day long, and there's no burn in the nostrils at all. Nice smoke, very rich, very creamy. It's a mild to medium strength, not mild strength, mild to medium taste, flavoring. Very nice room note. So a couple of things that I wanted to talk about and ask about. A lot of times I like to use for lighting my pipes when I'm home. I like using stick matches. And what I usually do, rather than always lighting it on the box, I keep a candle. This is a tea light, and I just light the match off the candle. And then my second choice is using a butane lighter. And actually, the most reliable lighter that I've used is the old Bic lighters, and that's been the most reliable butane lighter that I've used. I have torch lighters, but I only use those for cigars. I will not use a torch lighter on my pipes. I bought another pipe lighter, butane, with a soft flame like that. But to be honest with you, I paid like $20 for the lighter, and I went through two of them. The first one, I would just flick and flick and flick and flick. It was one of those piezo ignitions, and it would take half a dozen, 10, 12 flicks before I would get the lighter to light. So I brought it back to the store. The guy gave me another one, same brand, and filled it up, used it, lit my pipe a couple of times. Within a couple hours, the lighter was empty. So it had a leak, didn't work properly. Brought it back. So the proprietor was nice enough, and I used the $20 credit to buy tobacco. But I haven't found a good butane lighter, dedicated pipe lighter that I like yet. So the Bic, right now, that's the one. If anybody has any recommendations on a butane pipe lighter, not non-torch, just throw a comment in down below. Let me know what you recommend. I don't want to spend $100 for a lighter. Right now, I might look for. I've had a M.I.C.K.E.Y.M.O.U.S.E torch lighter, which I used. I like that. So maybe I'll see. Maybe a M.I.C.K.E.Y.M.O.U.S.E soft flame might be one to go for. But if anybody has any recommendations on anything else, let me know. I would like. I'd like you guys' input on Zippo lighters, using Zippos to light your pipes. Now, I have 4 Zippos that I've collected through the years. Well, actually, I bought them all around the same time, but they're about they're probably close to 20 years old. That's a Zippo brass lighter, Scrimshaw. But it's the regular top chimney. And all the Zippos I have are the just the standard top-loaded chimney. So I was in touch with the Zippo company last week. I gave them a call, and they said I could ship my lighters to them, and they'll put the pipe inserts in. So I'm thinking of doing that, and they won't charge for the pipe inserts. So I'm thinking of sending them in, and let me know. Let me know what you think about using Zippos. I know old Pops uses a Zippo. Cane Rod Piper uses Zippo with his flame. And there's probably a debate on using fluid lighters, whether they impart any taste of the tobacco or whatever. But I would imagine if you just let it burn for a couple of seconds and use the Zippo low odor fuel, you'll be okay. So let me know what you think about Zippos. Right now, when I record my videos, I'm just recording it on my iPhone and just sending it right up to YouTube. No fancy production, no editing. But what I'm thinking of doing is maybe possibly start adding a little bit of editing and production. So I'm interested in finding out if anybody has any ideas about video production software. So what I might do is I might load my videos onto my computer, do a little bit of post-production, and then upload them to YouTube. So let me know if anybody has any ideas or recommendations on video production software. I'd like to hear about that. So it's now going on at the time I'm doing this, it's almost 11 p.m. here in New York, and ending up the day, we had a little bit of snow today. The hype leading up to today's snow was probably a lot more than the actual snowfall that we had. When I took the dog out earlier tonight, there was probably only like maybe a couple of inches of snow on the ground, and it sounds like outside my window, it sounds like it's raining now, so that's going to be gone. But the hype leading up to the storm was a lot more drastic than the actual snowfall itself, and which is the way it usually is. So I hope tonight's video finds everybody doing well, feeling well, and how did you guys celebrate International Pipe Smoking Day today? I was actually thinking of having some Irish coffee tonight, but figured this late at night